Welcome to the Dubai Open 2025. My name is Jeanette Ward and I have the privilege of calling the men's double gold final match. We are currently watching the toss officiated by Mark Taylor from Australia. And there you go. It looks like the duo of Phúc Huỳnh and Himansh Mehta have won the toss. And I'm just checking to see if they've elected to serve or not. Furthest from the screen, we have the amazing Phúc Huỳnh from Vietnam and Himansh Mehta from India. Closest to the screen, we have the magician Vanshik Kapadia and none other than the OG of pickleball himself, Rob Nunnery from America. So we can say it's definitely a global event we have here this evening in Dubai. Good morning, Florida. Good evening. Good evening, Mumbai. Yes, thank you. Mark Taylor's just giving us the all clear. And good morning, Australia, for Mark Taylor in Australia and myself. And good evening, Huvie, joining me in the commentary box for this amazing match.
Jeanette. We've got the best for last with the men's doubles over here. Oh, and that's a fantastic put away over there.
Is this what we're going to expect, you?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of action right off the start over here with some good defense there by Vanshik and Rob, but great angle there by Phúc. Signature magician move there, the Ernie. Vanshik so good at that as he jumps across to the kitchen.
We'll have to do an Ernie count, I think, for this match.
Let's start it. One so far. Oh, yeah.
Oh, down the middle, clever.
Yeah, Rob just popped up that forehanding. Unusual of him. And yeah, easy put away for Himansh.
Oh, such great defense by Rob Nunnery there.
Absolutely great hands. And Rob so good with that. With the one-hander, catches it out in front.
Oh, what a dive.
And that was out, right?
Yeah, looks like the ball's been called out.
1-1-1.
Two.
Oh, great. That's two. Yeah, that's two, Honey. And this one was even more crafty as, you know, he takes the forehand inside out, very slippery, and he does have that in his arsenal. Good point there by the magician. Oh, I like that shake and bake play. Rob with the drive, Vanshik with the close, just got it into the net. But I think we might see some more of that. That was a nice play.
You can get that out nice and early. Now, a reminder to the folks at home that are watching all around the world that we will be playing best of three.
Yes, that's right. Best of three. Games to 11 over here. Oh, interesting speed ups there by Rob, and he loves to pull the trigger over there as we saw him go twice. Successful with the second one. Oh, and Himansh going for a big drive there. Maybe went for a bit too much. Not happy with himself.
Oh, just gone wide there.
Yep. Good play there by Himansh.
That was a lovely wide dink that we saw Vanshik get back over the net there. That was lovely. Such great athleticism.
Oh, and good. Himansh showing that he can do some damage on the left side as well. Getting 2 side outs. Oh, good backhand roll. Takes it up the line on Rob. As you can see, he was sitting heavy forehand. And you know, it's a much tougher shot executing it up the line as it is taking it through the middle. But Fook did that with ease. And that's the big drive over there by Fook, as we know he has in his bag. So good with the serve and drive combo on both the backhand and forehand wing.
And we've just seen Fook take out the singles final here at the Dubai Open.
Yep, that's right. It's been an impressive run from Fook so far, since he's got the men's singles gold. He's competing in the men's doubles gold right now and had a semi-finals run with Sarah Burr in the mixed doubles open.
Yeah, he's had a really successful Dubai Open, that's for sure. Oh, nice.
And the same can be said for the magician, Vanshik Kapadia, as he had a semi-finals run in singles, gold in mixed doubles, and now I think these guys are both battling it out for who will be the biggest dog of the Dubai Open, because the winner of this one will have the most silverware from this weekend.
Together with Nicola Schumann.
Together with Nicola Schumann, that's right.
Nice. He's found the middle a couple of times now.
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
he?
Himansh doing a good job putting those putaways down the middle. Yeah, good hands there, both by Rob and Vanshik. Rob closing into the net quickly, starting the hands battle, and then the magician always oh so quick with his wand. Okay, yeah, Vanshik getting fired up now. Knows how important that cross-court battle is between him and Fook, and is happy to come on top of that one.
One can almost say it's the apprentice versus the master in Fook Quinn.
Yes.
You know, Vanshik slowly creeping up indeed, though.
Oh, and Himansh had the ball he wanted, but went for way too much on that one.
Rob Nunnery in complete control. Great reset.
Oh yeah, Vanshik really holding his own on that backhand side. You can see the clear plan of this game is to just grind out Vanshik's backhand, but he is not letting up,
No, he's
making
not.
every ball, forcing the opponents to cave in first. Fantastic hands here as we're seeing
insane,
all
Hughie.
4 men up for the task,
We knew
always
this-
ready for those counters.
We knew this was going to be fast, didn't
Yeah,
we?
some bang bang going down here in Dubai, as we love to see. Yep, Vanshik getting that ball to skid on the court using the slice.
That's the second dink rally that they've won.
Yep.
Isolating Fook a little bit from the rally.
We have Fook's left side, Fook back at it. Okay, and now Fook gets one back. So
Yes.
it's really, I'm noticing a pattern here now, Jeanette, and it's going to be the battle of the backhand cross court, you know.
Yep.
Nobody really wants to give the right side player any forehand, since you have so many options over there, and both teams feeling like the left side backhand player is the target. Good counter there by Rob.
Yep.
3-5-2 now, Himansh serving.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and you can see Himansh sitting on that two-hander and he's sliding. But Vanshik up to the task with his hands, just catching the backhand out in front, coming ahead of that hands battle. Oh yeah, you could see he was confused then. He's asking Rob as well, was that out, buddy? So yeah, he was confused. Should I get my paddle out of the way? Should I hit the ball?
Yeah, doubting
and then, you know, when you
himself.
catch it late, that's usually what ends up happening. Okay, no team has run away with this game one yet. It's still pretty even. Yeah, and Himansh trying to get out of that cross-court pattern, taking it up the line to Rob Nunnery, but that is not the move, since that's where this team has most options. And I think we need to see Phúc Huỳnh on the left side of the court, trying to grind out the Vanshik backhand. Just let's see how that pattern plays out for a little bit. Yep. So they do switch. Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic play there. Some ball movement, some delicate resets. The hands by Phúc Huỳnh getting that ball down at the feet of Nunnery on the counter, getting the side out, and a very interesting timeout. I quite like this, Jeanette. You know, it's still early on. There are no winning or losing patterns established as yet, and I think Phúc and Himansh would like to take this time to figure it out, you know, come up with a game plan maybe which they feel would work best, and then really stick to it. I think that's what this timeout is suggesting to me, and I like the sound of it.
Yeah, quite often that you would see one player sort of dominating or setting the scene for the match, but at the moment I don't feel that's the case. I think all four players are commanding the court. However, I do, from my experience in commentating pickleball, I can see Phúc Huỳnh and Rob Nunnery, the two OGs, the most experienced players on the court. I think they're going to start dictating the play soon enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a good call. Of course, Vanshik seeing majority of the balls right now. So I think Rob Nunnery will be playing an off-court role or off-the-ball role of just kind of keeping Vanshik level-headed, keeping him motivated, helping him find his best stuff to help them come away with this men's doubles pro finals.
All right, getting back to it. 3-6-1, Phúc to bring it in.
Oh, very interesting. And the decision they've made is let Himansh play the left side. And he does well over here as he gets that first point out of the timeout. Okay, and that we usually see Vanshik on top of that. He usually is able to make that ball, but puts that one into the net as it's just a 1 point game difference. Oh, very interesting. And we had left side Robert on that one, which is always a fun sight to see.
Yeah, I think maybe the fact that Phúc is playing that right-hand side, so he is opposite Vanshik and his fast hands.
Yeah, very interesting. I do not understand the logic, but... Oh, it seems to be working.
Yeah.
Seems to be working. Yep.
And Vanshik and Rob have counteracted by doing the switch.
Yeah, no, look, they got Vanshik back now. Interesting mind games and game strategy going on here as both teams now switching sides early on in game one. Yeah, classic Nunnery and Vanshik combination. And if I was Phúc and Himansh, I wouldn't even return one ball to the Nunnery forehand, because when you have the magician closing in after that, it's a recipe for disaster. And there we see them return to the Vanshik backhand right away. Oh, slippery. I see you, Nunnery. Okay, he was trying to hold it, act like he was going to attack that one, but wise to the task was Himansh Mehta over there. I like that we're seeing this kind of sorcery out of Robert. You know, that's when you know he's really feeling it. He's playing loose, and that's the Nunnery that we all love to see. Yeah, good
nice.
job by Himansh. And he is good with those power shots, you know, when the ball gets above net height, able to use effective roll volleys and good volleys to get the ball down at the feet. Okay, and we have another switch. I like it.
It's keeping things very interesting.
It's keeping things interesting. I'm not able to get a read on this game. Oh, and that's Nunnery's bread and butter. I think he's looking at the court there. Maybe the ball hit the line, got a little bit away from him because he's the best at that shot. I mean, out of anybody over here. So good with the ATP. Okay, nice put away there by Phúc. Gets the ball down behind Vanshik. And they have a lead now, do Phúc Huỳnh and Himansh.
Healthy timeout for them.
Indeed. Oh, just wide. Yeah, I think that one looked just wide to me. He had a good look at it, tried to curl that ball around the net post, but was just short, just wide of the court net. Still have the serve with them though. Oh, wow, yeah.
Such
good defense. The resets, the discipline over there to not just power your way through a ball that's not quite there. You just carve it and reset into the kitchen. I love to see it. Okay, yeah, I know, I do like that play. Phúc had a ball that he liked and it was definitely there. Just got to give it a little bit more margin, aim just a bit more above the net, trust the topspin will get it down.
I love the fact he had a big smile on his face.
He knew he had that. Oh, but that, yeah, not two in a row. Yeah, Himansh, I think it's contagious sometimes, you know. You see your partner do it. Oh. Oh yeah, that one was wrong. Robert's shocked because he's like, I had you over there, and he certainly did that inside out, fooled everybody, but unfortunately stayed long. Second server now, 6-8-2. Great backhand roll, yeah.
Oh, there you
go. So
go.
good by the magician. I know he got a little bit of luck there off the let court, but wow, what a fantastic inside out roll drop that was, and it's his bread and butter. That's his shot right there. That's
and what an assist for Rob Nunnery to put away there.
Absolutely. Classic shake and bake. Rob crashing in with that backhand. 1E takes it. Good shot there. Oh yeah, fantastic there, play there by Robert. And so crafty, you see him hold the paddle head just long enough to confuse his opponents, then hits a very crafty dink or speed up. You just don't know what's coming.
There you go.
And that's game one for you. Taken out by Vanshik and Phúc.
That was a close game.
It was just 3 points separated these four gentlemen, and yeah, I mean, Himansh and Phúc were right in there at one point in the game, really had some momentum on their sides towards the middle, and I think the game just got a little bit away from them. Maybe they just deviated a bit from game plan also. I didn't see them grind out the Vanshik backhand as much later on in the game.
And those two little errors there, one by Phúc and one by Himansh, I think that really cost
that could have
them
thrown
that
off the momentum as well a little bit. Nevertheless, good job.
Potentially a timeout should have been taken.
Yeah, nevertheless, good job by Rob and Vanshik there, keeping the pressure on, playing some good old pickleball, having some shake and bakes in there, bringing good energy, have come away with this game one, 11-8.
Well, we'll be interested to see what happens next. We've probably taken about 30 seconds. The boys will just gather themselves, discuss some strategy. You can see Phúc and Himansh there. Right, looking ready to go. Right back in. Game 2, Dubai Open 2025 Men's Double Pro Final. First match taken by Vanshik and Rob. Right, you can hear a pin drop in the centre in the pickle turf here in Dubai.
Yeah, looks like Himansh and Phúc having a little strategy talk over there. Just want to get the game plan right as they go into this game too.
Okay.
I like that put away backhand inside out. Don't see that too often. Most people taking that up the middle, up the line. But again, very trickery from Robert as he takes that backhand into the open court. And Himansh showing some sorcery. Yeah, I'll raise you and inside out on the forehand side this time as he puts it down for a clean winner. Oh wow, the hand, just the defense. They just get everything back, this team does, Kapadia and Robert. That was unfortunate. Rob also being like, oh, that thing is so big over there than that post.
You said earlier he's a bit of the ATP king.
Yeah, you know, that's why he's surprised when he doesn't make these, because he's quite good at curling that ball around.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, good job there. Grinding out the Vanshik backhand. They do get a point as they put some pressure. I think that's what Fuchs letting Himansh know. Like, hey, we found a spot now. Let's try to go there and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Good play there.
Good pressure.
Good pressure. Rob also with a bit of an unforced error. Quite good at that backhand roll. Yeah, good roll there by Vanshik. Taking it up the line on Himansh, who's sitting heavy backhand over there. Not able to get on top of that one. Oh yeah, the hands. Yeah, Robert's like, yep, you aren't getting past these hands, as he is pretty solid there on that backhand side, getting the side out.
Great defense.
Yeah, the no way communication by Vanshik. Letting Rob know. I don't think Rob was ever going to hit that. But adding a little insult to injury is the magician with the little no way action.
Rare dinking error there.
Yep. And these boys don't want to let this game get away from them. They already have lost the first game. So it's a must-win situation for Phúc Huỳnh and Himansh. Oh yeah, and just some dink errors coming now off the paddles of Phúc and Himansh. Are they considering a timeout?
Yeah,
yes, they are. And I don't mind that decision. They don't want the second game to get away from them. Want to stop the momentum now of Vanshik and Rob. And get the
couple
service
of errors,
back.
and we saw that in the first game. With they had back-to-back errors and ended up losing that game. So I think this is it's the right move right now.
And you know, sometimes Jeanette, those couple of errors are all the difference between winning and losing. I mean, look at the score in the first game. It was 11-8 to Himansh. It was 11-8 to Vanshik and Rob. You know, those couple of mistakes here and there was really the difference maker. And it can absolutely be the same story for game 2. The margins are so slim in all these pro sports, and that's certainly the case with pickleball as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very fine line sometimes between winning and losing.
Yeah. All right, back to it. Time back in. Vanshik Kapadia is
Yeah,
in the
phenomenal
house.
hands, absolutely. His hands have been on point now the whole tournament, if you ask me. They were phenomenal in mixed doubles as well. Nobody was able to really get through him. And we're seeing the same story here in the men's doubles as well. There it is again. Yeah,
There
too
you
good
go.
there.
Perhaps it's his double partner out in MLP Australia that's been giving Vanshik some advice.
Yeah, absolutely. Always rooting for my MLP teammates out there. And that's definitely the case here with the Magician. Oh, goes a bit wide there. Goes for too much on that inside out. But it's good to see him playing loose, you know. Vanshik's playing loose when he's going for his shots. Nice. Yeah, it's just really nice play. The first ball as well to take it wide on Fook. Not an easy shot to pull off. And then the backhand roll up the middle to follow it up. That's a nice combination. Yeah, Vanshik quite dialed in now.
Very
as
much
he's hitting
so.
very precise dinks, very precise shots. And Fook not able to keep up with him there in these rallies. Oh, that's a bag. That's a bag if I've ever seen one. And classic Rob Nunnery counter there. Right into the body of Himansh.
9-2.
I love that
And again.
violent motion of the Rob Nunnery forehand. I mean, the amount of English he's getting on that thing. Yikes. It's dipping down so fast. And then Vanshik with the put away as they quickly bring up championship point here.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that, they went back to that spot, and I'm surprised that Nunnery did not just close it out right there, to be honest. But he knows he has some margin to play with over here, I guess. Oh, that's too good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's too good. So crafty there. As I mentioned earlier, holds the forehand and then just has endless options with it. Oh, it's a nice drive. So low to the net. And that's a Phúc Huỳnh special right there.
I was just thinking the same
thing. That's a special right there. His drive stays so low to the net every time. Now we're at Tomahawk. Vanshik showing all the talent on display as the quick hands coming into the Tomahawk, and then the inside overhead finish. Angle loft, that was very acute.
Another championship point for Vanshik and Rob.